Hello and welcome to LNP's The Huddle. I am your host, Dustin Lead, and with me is Keith Schweigert. We are entering week 2 of the LL football season, and this week you guys voted for our game of the week with Solanco at Conestoga Valley. Keith, talk to us a little bit about this one. What do we need to watch for?
Well, I think the first thing to look for here is whether Conestoga Valley can slow down the triple option attack of Solanco, which put up 421 yards last week in a 50-6 win over Oxford. So they're off to a great start. But, you know, CV brings some firepower into this game as well. I mean, they played Ephrata, which is, you know, the Mounts are still struggling. But they put up 50 points in a blowout win last week. And their quarterback, Grant Stoltzfus, who's an experienced starter now, he hooked up with Albert Hanna for 4 touchdowns. So wow. They can put up some numbers themselves. But still, the big storyline here for me is the turnaround at Solanco under second-year coach Tony Cox. He got the Mules into the district playoffs last year in his first season, which is impressive given how much they had been struggling before he came to town. And, you know, this year his team was kind of the trendy pick among a lot of Section 2 coaches I talked to. They're really thinking with the amount of players they have back that they're really going to do some damage. So I had a chance to talk to Tony Cox on Wednesday, and he talked about how he's trying to change the culture down there in Quarryville.
We've had great support by the administration, the school district. Everybody's helping out as much as they possibly can. I came in here saying one is too small of a number to achieve greatness. You know, everybody needs to be involved. It just not to be one person or me. It has to be everybody. The midget programs, the booster club, the parents, the fans, the district, the administration. Everybody's involved. Everybody's excited about it. Coach Hall went and painted the whole stadium. You know, it's just we're trying to do things different. We're trying to get kids motivated to come out and play. Try and do things a little more exciting for the kids so they get excited about it, especially when they're younger. So I'm just trying to getting kids, motivate kids is the biggest thing.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be another interesting game, and we also have another big one this week. It is Hempfield at Manheim Central. Both teams enter this one with big wins last week. What do you think about this matchup?
Well, yeah, like you said, both teams got off to good starts last week. Hempfield knocked off Lampeter Strasburg 41-21 in a tough back-and-forth game. Both those teams were in the district playoffs last year, so that's an impressive way to start the season for Hempfield. Manheim Central got their new coach, Dave Hahn, his first victory. They knocked off Warwick 48-16. That game was actually fairly competitive for at least a half, even into the third quarter before Manheim Central, you know, pulled away there. Both teams have a lot of weapons on offense. Manheim Central has Damon Camacho, who led the league in rushing last year. Hempfield has a lot of weapons, and all of them were on display last week. You know, Will Blair, the running back and kind of all-around guy, and Sam Kramer's a real good quarterback for them. This one should be a real battle. It could be one of the most competitive games of the week. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it unfolds.
Wow. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Be sure to follow all of our coverage on LancasterOnline.com.
And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.